I'm Gary Dill. This is video number 14 of my Jeet Kune Do video training series. Like I told you guys before, I've been in Jeet Kune Do for 52 years, and I'm one of the original students from the Oakland Jeet Kune Do school. Now, Bruce had 3 schools in Seattle, Oakland, and LA. But Oakland, even Ted Wong said himself that Oakland is where Jeet Kune Do was born. Oakland is the mecca for the core Jeet Kune Do. The core techniques in Jeet Kune Do are techniques that were actually developed by Bruce Lee himself, and not some downline years later. These are his core techniques. I have a responsibility to James Lee and Bruce Lee to keep these core techniques in one piece. And that's what I intend to do. Now, the core Jeet Kune Do is not the end product. The core Jeet Kune Do is all about scientific street fighting. When I started in Oakland, everything we did related to how it's going to work in the street fight, not tournament, not aesthetics. Because even Bruce Lee said himself, Jeet Kune Do is scientific street fighting. Now, every night after class, I kept detailed notes because before I started JKD, I had 3 years of college, and I knew the importance of keeping notes. Because you go to a lecture, you don't keep notes, the next morning you forgot half of it. When I walked in that school, James Lee's garage, 1971, I knew I had to get this down. I knew this was the essence of combat. Every night after class, I kept detailed notes. These are just part of them. These are copies from a spiral notebook. But I kept detailed notes so I wouldn't forget anything. And I guarantee you, his class moved quick. If you didn't get home and take notes right away, you will forget a lot of it. But I knew what I had. But what I hear is, back in, when I got back from the military, got discharged, went back to Oklahoma, started college, I started my martial arts class up again, but I wanted to teach some Jeet Kune Do as part of the curriculum, so I wrote James Lee. I got his permission to share my knowledge of Jeet Kune Do, but he also sent me this. He sent me 3 pages of typewritten outline. Now this was actually Bruce's outline. He'd drawn it up, he typed it up. James Lee made a copy and sent it to me. 3 pages. And at the top, here's his personal note to me. Gary, right here, if taught properly, is a good 18 to 24 months guide to training. So not only did I have all my notes, now I had James Lee and Bruce Lee's training outline for 2 or 3 years. So now, let me show you some technique that's a little unusual from what we've been doing. All right, so now, we're not going to be in a stance. We're not going to be in a stance. We're in a situation here. Regardless where you're at, you got this redneck sucker here, and he's making threats. He's going to kick my ass, yada, yada, yada. Well, if I make the first move on him, then legally I'm the aggressor, I'm in trouble. If I get in a stance first, that means I'm the aggressor. So I can't do anything until he makes his move. So when he makes his move, he's throwing this haymaker at me. So what am I going to do? Now, if I stand here and try to, not move around, there's going to be a lot of power coming in. So what you do here, man, when he comes in, you go in. See, now I'm moving into his weak area. I'm moving into the eye of the storm. See, all the power's here. There's nothing here. So I'm going to move into him straight on. I'm moving in. See this? Okay. Also has some Aikijutsu training. All right, now I'm going to throw a Kenpo, oh, I'm sorry, a Jeet Kune Do Tonsao when he comes in. Now, you notice how I'm angling myself a little bit? This has got to be strong because a lot of power is coming in. If you do a little weak technique, you're going to plow right through you. So you're going to come in, step into him, throw that Tonsao. Now see how that is angled? You're straight up and down, he'll go right through you. You got to angle that block out. So he's coming in, you're coming in, oh, like so. Now from here, you notice I moved in and I blocked him, same time. Now watch this. Now I have moved in, I blocked it, and I hit him in the throat with a cutting forearm. All at the same time. One move. You can 3 techniques in one move. He won't know what hit him. So you're here, he comes in, and you got him. This is called Wing Chun Linsil Daidar, simultaneous blocking counter. This is a block encounter. Some people say, oh, you know, Jeet Kune Do, you don't block. Excuse me. Yeah, you do. We spent a lot of time in Oakland working on blocking counters. So he comes in, boom, you got him. Now, your next technique, see, I've hit him here. Now I'm going to come in and hinge around here and use my forearm or elbow and strike him in the face. And once I struck his face, now he's pretty disorientated. Now I'm going to come in and sweep him down and break his ankle. So that should pretty well end the fight. Okay. The fall itself can break bones. So again, slowly. Here, now see where this is, see that cut? I'm cutting across his throat with a forearm strike. I'm not doing this, I'm doing this. Just like it's a big knife or a sword. The edge of it is coming right across and cutting him open. But you're doing a forearm. So after you strike him here, now look at that. See forearm, your elbow? You don't do this, just hinge around it. Boom, see that? Now look, see my hand's still on the shoulder, isn't it? Ah, looky here. So what I'm going to do is come in and sweep his leg out. Now, when you sweep this leg out, you will see I got my foot is hooked. See that? It's not straight. Bring it around and I hook it. That way he has no escape. So I hook it and I go sideways, not front or rear, but sideways. And now from here, whoop, whoop, whoop. See his foot? Boom! You're going to break it. So, he's coming in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's do it slow one last time. So I put my hand on the shoulder, just sweeping. So I pull down as I sweep out. Get up a minute. I'm going to go with this sweep again. Look here. You're going to pull him down. See that? Same time you pull him down, you sweep his leg out. And down he goes. Now he's prepared for it. Most guys won't, they'll go on their face. But look at this. Oh look, he gave me a present. Oh, I'm gonna stomp that ankle where he can't get back up. Oh, he's still down. Oh, kicking in the ribs. Oh, look, he put it on his arm. Oblique kick, break his arm. Fight's not over till he's down and out. I'm making sure he's not going to attack me again. That's street fighting, people. That's all I got for you. I'll see you in 2 weeks.